for you and your brother. If you recall the name Louis McGee. That's your soul. I'm happy to share with those who may not recognize the name Louis McGee, speaking from an ancestor place as well. I am not the first African American minister to serve this congregation. Your forebears, if you will, chose Louis McGee back in the 60s. So I just want to put that out loud on purpose. So good morning again, gracious ones. My name is Anthony Umtua Swad Johnson, and it is indeed a pleasure and honor to serve as the minister of this congregation. I dare say we do not ask what you believe or expect you to think the way we do. But we are you, so we do ask something. We ask that you try and live a kind and helpful life with the dignity proper to that of a human being. So welcome all who might find in our friendship strength and encouragement for daily living. Welcome all who believe that religion is wider than any sect. And welcome all who believe that religion is deeper than any set of opinions, even including my own. Especially including my own. So today's sermon is what is soul? So let me do a disclaimer right up front. If you thought you were coming here for a definition, or I was going to be able to answer that question, you should probably leave now. I won't be disappointed. It's kind of like what Lao Tzu said about the Tao. Some person of any explanation of the Tao is not the Tao. We're going to talk about soul, though, but it literally can be, arguably can be known in a literal sense. But Miss Anderson that Bonnie selected this morning kind of gives us a little taste of what soul might be. But Ralph Waldo Emerson called it, as you heard earlier in the reading, the wise silence. Lao Tzu called it the Tao. Plato called it the good and the beautiful. Aristotle just called it being. The Zulu call it Moya. In Judaism, some call it Ein Sof. Ein Sof. Digress. I just saw somebody who reminded me of my German teacher. And I love when I can stick, because I still speak a little German, and I can't express the joy when I walk up to a couple of Germans and they talking. And I say, you know, Entschuldigung, Sie bitte, guten Morgen, my dear. And they give me that look. I had to say that. So, Ein Sof. Ein Sof. That would means everything and nothing. Challenge for us to come out of our Cartesian heads. Rene Descartes, bless his soul, who split the world and became one of the stools of our educational system that says things are this way or that way. It has to be, if it's not this, then it's got to be that. No. We're not trying on in our denomination and in our whatever we're doing around here. The concept of both and, as Ein Sof in the Judaism tradition calls us to that. Because it's everything and at the same time just nothing. The Ka, the Ba, and the Ak is what the Egyptians called soul. Today, most of the religions in the world believe in an immortal soul. Buddhism, Judaism, Baha'i, Christianity, Zoroastrianism, as well as all of the indigenous native folks in the Americas or in Australia or in Africa. Some say that the soul lives on forever in heaven or in that other place that you usually don't believe in. Hell. Because I remember when I got turned onto UU, or when I ran into UU or it ran into me, was in a tiny little church in Mississippi, a Universalist Unitarian congregation. And he comes up because I remember the first thing they said to me when I walked in the door, one of them, they call us no hellers, because we don't believe in hell. And I said, check. And I've been, who would ever guess it, 7 years later, I'm in your face. Now, most non-believers, of course, dispute the idea of the soul, being convinced that after death there is nothing. And I kind of hold space for everyone who believes or non-believes, are welcome in my mind, my heart, and my soul. Because I got news for you. I don't know. And I'm so cool with those three most powerful words in the English language for you. I don't know. Now, this is not sitting on the couch drinking a bud kind of I don't know. I'm not talking about that kind of I don't know. No, it's that curious, sometimes furious, I don't know. But you can throw me in the camp with Emerson, because I believe that the soul of the whole resides within every person. It resides in that person you got angry with this morning, that person you had coffee with yesterday, and that person especially who you saw in your mirror this morning. Emerson reminds us, and I quote, that great nature in which we rest as the earth lies in the soft arms of this atmosphere, this is the unity. That oversoul within which every man and woman, or both, particular being is contained and made one with all other. You and I, we live in succession. We live in division. We live in parts. There's that tree. There's my house. These are my shoes. That's my friend. This is my congregation. We live in succession, what Emerson called parts and particles. Meantime, within each of us is the soul of the whole, that beauty he talked about, to which every part and particle, he calls these, don't get hung up on that. Those are just the shiny parts. The shining parts of the whole. The eternal one. This deep power in which we all exist. And in whose beatitude, key part is accessible. Is accessible to all of us. Self-sufficing and perfect. Already perfect in every way. But we have this act of seeing. We separate the seer from the object, the seer from the spectacle, the subject from the object. Emerson tries and does remind us, no, there are one thing, or as my Jamaican friends say, one thing, man. One thing, one thing. But you and I, we see the world piece by piece. There's the sun, there's the moon, there's that animal, there's that tree. The whole, Emerson said, of which these are in are only shining parts. The whole is the soul. End of his quote. By the way, you know no one in this room right has a soul. No one in the 9 o'clock service had a soul either. No one who will come in this room later has a soul. You do not have a soul. You are a soul. You might have an attitude, you might have a car, but you don't have no soul. That's that trick thing. That's that Cartesian, that's that Pluto dualistic dualism thing. That's that thing my Uncle Albert Einstein reminds me, this is one of his greatest things. He said the biggest problem with y'all, well, he didn't talk like that. Albert said, the Western-minded person, Your greatest delusion is that you think you're separate from nature. In the court. That's what he said. So I'm here to remind us that that ain't so. That ain't so. But the soul is real. How big is it? How much does it weigh? Can I take can I take the temperature? Where is it on the chart of elements? Part of that same mentality says if you can't weigh it, you can't do it, if you can't quantify it, because Rene Descartes also said, he said, see that? This is real. What you talking about is, what kind of real? Unreal. Unreal. One thing. Me, I think like the ancient ones. Or like the present day Zulu do. We call it more. Like the Dagger of Burkina Faso, tiny little country in West Africa whose spirituality feeds me these days. My favorite Dagara word is a word called Yilbun Guru. I want to spell it for you so you can get a picture, because I'm literate like that too. Yep. Y-I-E-L-B-O-N-G-U-R-A. Yilbun Guru. Can you say it with me, please? Yilbun Guru. One more time. Yilbun Guru. Beautiful. And Yilbun Guru translates to me, the thing that knowledge cannot eat. Ain't that sweet? The thing that knowledge cannot eat. Or as Emerson would say, Albert, you can't get there from here. But let me do a shout out. There's nothing wrong with here. Here does some pretty cool stuff. But I don't want to drop off to that what? To that either or thing, which we kind of programmed to do, right? And see, no. What's that risk for me to try and maintain that both ends? So that's what we want to do. I'm going to ask that Persian philosopher Hafez to step up here for a second to help me out. Hafez puts it like this. Quote, all the particles in the world are alive and looking for lovers. All the particles in the world are alive and looking for lovers, just like you and me. Or you're lucky enough to have fun. Pieces of straw tremble in the presence of amber. His teacher's death unleashed a torrent of ecstatic poems. Lovers, lovers, now is the time for the taste of fire. Let sadness and your fear of death go sit in the corner and sulk. Yeah, sit in fear. And your fear of death, let it go sit in the corner and sulk. The sky, you saw that beautiful sky this morning, it reels with love. There is one being inside all of us, one piece. Ah, you poets, let every word tremble its windmill. Saddle our horses with great anticipation. I know you frosty tops, but he reminds us, we're still riders. We're still poets. We ain't dead yet. Soul still flows in our blood and is present in our bones, resonating in a kind of simmering sauce. So today I want to give you a spoon to taste that sauce. And as he says, it's a kind of simmering sauce that is just ready to be served. End of quote. That's what Hafez says. Hafez also said, I love him. It's amazing to me. I can remember Hafez, but Rumi, I can't remember Rumi. But Hafez, I can. He said, someone asked Hafez one day, Pat, what is a poet? What is a poet? And Hafez said, he said, a poet is someone who can pour light into a cup pour light into a cup. Then raise it to quench your holy love. Blessed Savior. So I said that to say I'm going to leave you with one of my original ones, because your minister carries that moniker upon time, they say, of being a poet. It go like this. It's called Zero, the place of no evil. Mosiah, oh, they're gone. Mosiah's gone. I was going to ask him this, but I'll ask the grown folks. We all know that 1 plus 1 equals 2. Well, I say, one day, 1 plus 1 will equal 0. The place of no evil. That round place, the origin of spiritual grace. 1 plus 1, I think, will equal 0. As in, my nation plus your nation equals 0 nation. My race plus your race equals 0 race. My gender plus your gender equals 0 gender. Me plus you equals us. Wait, I hear you though. Wait a minute. I feel you. I have to give up something. No! You don't have to give up a thing. Because this proposal is not about subtraction. Ain't no takeaway action. This is about addition. A building on condition. Keep what you got. Add something to it. Have to give up my story? Nah, you ain't got to give up my story. You see, my history plus your history erases the mystery. My house plus your house equals the great house. Me plus you equals us. And those initials or those letters, U.S. Because part of me believes, U.S. could be the key. Old America could be the answer. Close your eyes for me and open your heart and look around. The Creator might have said, I'm going to take a people, the inventors of the crown, going to steal them away, beat them down, going to raise them up slowly. Some going to call them a clown. New name them, new clothes, new gown. And no matter where they live, railroad tracks going to split the town. Now, when the year gets to be called a year with 3 zeros, I'm going to send out a voice. See, when the year, so we're about 19 years in now. So when the year gets to be called a 2 with 3 zeros, I'm going to send out a voice, but only to those who understand this new math based upon love and not wrath. The gateway to the real path, the path of spirit, the place of the true hero, the path of those who overstand, remember and teach that one day, 1 plus 1 will equal 0. The place of no evil, place of the soul. Blessed be Ashe. Amen. And remember, you don't have no soul. You do not have a soul. You are a soul. Blessed be.